A10, got up reasonably early, but still didn't leave until like 9:30 or something. By the time I left, 9:15 I think it was. By the time I left, this massive cloud was coming across. I was like, I'm going to get wet for sure, but luckily it pissed off. Went to go from Traralgon to Tears, the most direct route, and sure enough, road closed, so I had to go right around, but it didn't matter anyway. Then went up through Rawson again, back up to Lake Thompson Dam, and started on this, got back on the red line and started cruising across. And it was pretty cool. Nothing too hard. A couple of the down hills near this bridge were a bit hairy, but I think most of it was pretty good. Some parts was a bit more like this, but yeah, I think it was pretty doable for most, I think. But I almost stacked it coming down one of the hills. Got pushed across into the bushes, and then fucking thought I was going to stack it in these bushes, and then came back out on the track, feet off, no brakes, fucking clutch in, just using the front brake trying to stop, went straight across the other side of the track. Yeah, a bit stupid, but anyway, I didn't stack it. But then once I got down to this bridge, just got back onto the, I think it was a oh, look at this. Is this where we're going? I believe so. No, it's not it. Cyclist dismount, beware of bridge gap. Sena's? I don't know. Whatever it is, got to that bridge. It wasn't more than like a K or two up the road, and you turn back off onto the dirt. And as soon as I turned off on the dirt, I thought, oh, this is a bit more rocky than that last one. But yeah, so I'll be right. But it looked like the mountain just went straight up. So I was like, oh, it's going to be steep and probably a little rocky. And then sure enough, I'm glad I changed the GoPro before I started going up, because it was action packed, that's for sure. I went up, almost fell off, and then while I was trying to reverse back down to get a better run up, I fucking fell off. And then I tried to go again, and I fell off again, and then I picked it up and I dropped it again. And, it was a fiasco. I don't know how many times I dropped it, but it was a few. And yeah, somehow I hurt my wrist a little bit in the process. I don't know how, but yeah, it was pretty sore. So then I was able to finally get up that bit that I kept falling off on, or that I couldn't get past. And I went up the next couple. Nice. Then I went up a couple more levels, and then almost went off, and then I was like, oh fuck. My wrist was really sore. I was pretty exhausted, but I thought I'll just walk up a little bit and see if I can see how much of this shit there was, because it was just, could I barely even stand up on the shit. So yeah, if my wrist wasn't killing me, I would have probably would have persisted, but yeah, I couldn't see an end to it. Obviously it would end as soon as I got up the top, maybe. But yeah, I think it was the right decision to turn around and come back down, even though that was a fiasco in itself. But yeah, came back to the bridge, went and had a fucking dunk my head in the water and have a long hard think, and then I decided might as well just cut it around until come up to Dargo and then stay overnight and then reassess in the morning type thing. And yeah, so I ended up going down to Hayfield, filled up, and then went through to Maffra, Stratford, and then up towards Vansdale, and then turned off and came towards Dargo. A few little twisties along the way, but yeah, and then I jumped onto this Wanagata Road. I think it's Wanagata. I think that's what the river's called. And yeah, cruised along that and found a nice camping spot at the Black Snake Creek hut. And yeah, stayed there the night. And yeah, the water was freezing. I never got in, but it was good for cooling off a couple of cans of Jim Beam. And yeah, stayed there the night. And that was day 10.